Welcome back to On Stage. There's a new off-Broadway musical that's bedazzling the city, and that's with some glitz, glamour, and a whole lot of lipstick. I recently went behind the scenes and rather in-depth with the company from Drag the Musical.
This is Drag the Musical.
If you're a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, you may recognize this glamazon. Well, Alaska has a new runway.
I think she's coming, the queen, she's coming!
I'm the queen, the epitome of nobility.
Alaska was a runner-up in season 5 of Drag Race.
Alaska.
And the winner of the second season of Drag Race All-Stars. Now she's slaying it in Drag the Musical. Not only is she a headliner, but she also co-wrote the show. Alaska plays Kitty Galloway, the owner of the Can House Drag Club. Who is Kitty?
Well, she's very tall. She has a deep voice. She's kind of a bitch, so it's really a stretch for me as an actor.
Okay.
She's like, she runs her drag club like the Navy. Like, she's very like, she's that drag queen who like, everything must be just so.
The cast also includes Tony nominee Adam Pascal from the original Broadway company of Rent. And actor Nick Adams, who slips into the heels for the role of a rival drag club owner, Alexis Gilmore.
Alexis is a sort of like rock star pop princess persona performer and the mother of her house. She's very giving and caring to her girls to a fault because she can't really keep her business together. But she's ferocious, she's fearless. I think she's really loving. And sometimes that gets her into trouble because she's very generous with their finances and putting it all back into like putting on a spectacular show.
Adam, is the world of drag new to you?
I'm certainly aware of how popular it's become, certainly since RuPaul's Drag Race and that whole phenomenon. But I was never somebody who watched it. From the first time I saw the show, it really does bring you into a world so inviting and exciting and welcoming, and people just fall in love with it. I mean, that's just been my experience.
The story features a character named Brendan, a young boy who is fascinated by the world of drag.
I think that everyone can identify with what the character of Brendan's going through. He feels misunderstood by his parents. He doesn't know how to express himself with the tools he has. And then he enters this and is like, whoa. So I think that like being a young person and feeling misunderstood or insecure or not belonging, I think that's like something that everyone can identify with.
What does that mean to the three of you as artists to know that you are bringing this incredible world to life every night here at this off-Broadway theater and shining the spotlight on something that's really special and goes beyond just putting on a wig and putting on makeup?
It's such a great show on so many different levels. It's very inclusive, like what I was talking about earlier. It allows everybody in a really wonderful, beautiful way, you know, using the elements of musical theater.
I think it brings joy to so many people. That's the big takeaway for me, that meeting people at the stage door after the show and everything, that they are just so like grateful for the 2 hours that we shared together.
I mean, it's fierce. It's great. And I think the art form of drag is very like empowering and very powerful.
So Alaska, we're now backstage at Drag the Musical, and I'm
are.
sitting at a makeup table, and I see
Yes.
makeup, and I see a wig. So what are we
Yes.
getting ourselves into?
Well, this will be your entry into the world of drag.
Okay.
A liquid lipstick is always a good way to
Is
go.
that it?
It goes on liquid and then it dries and then it just is like there for the night.
Okay.
So why don't we just do it? In drag, you want giant, luscious lips. So I'm not going to put it just on where your normal lips are. They're going to be fantasy lips, okay?
Oh.
You're so scared. I love it. This is drag.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
What should my drag name be?
Well, we could do the old act where it's your first pet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's that name?
Dinah.
Dinah. We're off to a great start. Okay. And then the street you grew up on.
Acorn.
Acorn. Dinah Acorn.
Dinah Acorn.
God.
Is that good?
She sounds fierce.
Okay.
So next we're gonna do a wig. I think you have black hair. I think that's your coloring.
Okay.
Don't you think?
That's Dinah's look.
Dinah Acorn, yes. Dinah
Is it
was
Dinah
44.
Corn?
Yes! Oh, I love it.
What is happening?
I mean, she looks great. Dinah Acorn is like ready to go. She's very like designing women to me.
Like Delta Burke?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, or Delta Work. The key to a runway walk is walking and without falling over. That's important. So I'm just gonna try to do it. And so they say to do heel to toe, heel toe, heel toe. I don't always do this, but this is what they tell me is the right way to walk.
Okay.
And
I'm a beginner.
And I think Iman, the supermodel,
Yeah.
I think she was once asked, what do you think of when you're walking down the runway? And she says, Africa. Ka-ka, ka-ka. And they'll put in music in post.
I'm a little nervous.
This look is great, but I think you need a little something. Organza boa. This is... Are you the understudy? Oh my God.
Are we doing this?
I think you should do it.
All right. We do have an audience. Ka-ka.
Ka-ka, 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 ka-ka. Wow. You're a natural. Oh my God. I love it. You did amazingly. Dinah Acorn. You didn't fall over, you didn't break an ankle.
I didn't. My feet are killing me.
Well, you can catch Drag the Musical now playing at New World Stages, and I am not quitting my day job. That is a promise. All right, before we go today, a big congratulations to On Stage's senior producer, Ariella Weintraub. Ariella married Theo Feder on January 11th. Ariella, of course, covers all things New York theater with me and the On Stage team. And Theo is an analyst for the Yankees. So it was a given. There were a lot of references to both Broadway and baseball on their special day. Congratulations, Ariella and Theo. All right, that's a wrap for this week's show. Join us next week for more of the best of Broadway and beyond. And until then, I'll see you at the theater.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.